Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Angela the Traveling Crafter, and I am finally getting to do a video with some of my paper dolls that I've got all kinds of plans and projects for these, and I have yet to do a video. So I thought today would be a fantastic day to do so. Why can't I get that cut? And we are going to be using bases, and these are bases that I made on a video about fabric tags, and I will link that in the description so that you can go see exactly how I did this. And I mass make these, so it's very easy, very fun, and I'm just going to cut these up. And wonky. I want to say they're wonky because I like them not being necessarily perfectly straight. I mean, just think about just scraps being thrown together, that kind of thing. So I don't care if these tags are straight on the sides, at the top. I just want this to be like kind of a messy piece of, fabric fun. I thought I forgot to do the zigzag. So these are some that I did recently, and then I did a whole bunch, and we had a little fun with those on that previous video, which I really encourage you to go over and watch it. Well, these got a little wonkety because they're not in the center, but that's okay. I don't mind whatsoever. This is just fun. So these are going to be our base. Now, we are going to use, this is one I did in advance, we are going to use things from my stash of paper dolls. I thought this would be cute in a fashion journal. I am not going to really embellish much because I don't know which journal they will go in. I mean, I have an idea of some of them, but, you know, if I want to add a label or add words or that kind of thing, I'll do that later. But just showing you one way in which you can use those paper dolls. And trust me, I have many. And they just need to be utilized more. And I painstakingly went through all of them to see which ones, you know, sorting them all. So I might as well use them if I've sorted them. So I grabbed some out just to kind of think about what I want on this. I'm thinking this for maybe like a vintage, you know, fashion. And then I had this other one that I just thought was just pretty pink, very awesome. I have that in case we want to use it. And then these are my paper dolls, and I had thought that I had already put these on Ko-fi. These are so much fun. You know, let me grab them and I'll show you what they are so you kind of know. I've cut some of them up, so you'll have to... One page, obviously, the one that little girl came from, and these tickets are all from there too. But if you haven't seen these before, these are the little paper dolls I did. This is from the page that I cut her from. There you go. And they're in several sizes, and I did do all gingham. Gingham is kind of my color for the season, or for my design for the year, I guess. But there they are. And those will be on Ko-fi by the time you see this, but I can't believe I hadn't already put them up. And that is where that little girl comes from. So we'll start with these, and then I've got a couple others. I've been working on my retro readers. I thought she would be cute in the reader. And then I have one or two others that I'll show you in a second. So let's just start by, all we're doing is just gluing these down. I mean, this isn't difficult. All you need to do is look at or find your, do I want that one out? I don't know if that will fit if I, sure it will. Grab out some paper dolls. If you don't, you can print my digitals. You can use those. Come on now. If you have paper dolls and you do not wish to, and I am using Fabri-Tac because we are putting these paper dolls onto fabric, as you can well tell, I suppose. If you're someone who collects paper dolls, I know we have a few of our friends who come to our live sales and they are collectors of paper dolls, and you know, want to just make copies of your personal collection and use them in your art, you go for it. You can do that. It's yours. So I'm just making sure that's really... Oh, shoot. I should have cut maybe that out. All of these, by the way, with the exception of this little cutie that I cut out, were already cut out. I did not want to... I didn't want to cut... I just didn't want to have to cut them all out. I did a little bit of cutting with... Let's see. And I'm not putting... I don't want to cover up the pretty of the fabric. So while, you know, in my mind, I kind of thought, yeah, I like that, I'm just going to go right here so I know. And then I'll do this. So, I tried to find the vintage pieces that were already cut out. But like I said, I have a whole list of things I want to do with these paper dolls, both vintage and my digitals, and I've had so many other things that were in front of it, and I'm trying to be consistent with, you know, completing the ideas that are over here in my bin before I look at the ones and start playing with the ones behind me. So that's what I'm doing. But now the time has come that I can do these, which is exciting. Okay. There you go, cutie patootie. Now, I don't think this is gonna, I don't think that black, with that black on it, it's just too much. So we're not doing that. We're just gonna glue her down. And then I have some that are vintage, that, well, I have some that are vintage that I did add. It was the outfit, and I did add the little girl or boy on it. And I'll show you how I did that. Okay. I just love the delicate little, and I may have to, you know, trim that a little bit. See, it's over just a smidgy. And I'm gently doing this because this is, these are all, if you didn't see the video in honor of Nancy, these are all from her. So they're kind of fragile. All right, those three are done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's do one more fashion one. So I have this one and I have her picked out. And again, I know some of you are like, oh, you need something behind it. Well, I kind of want it to be just kind of blending in. And then I have this one that I have somebody, I have a little cutie patootie picked out, and this one. So we'll get to those in just a second, but let's get you down here. And I am not going to, I'm just going to glue those down because it's just too much. There's too many flippity flaps, you know, where you put it around her. Well, that one looks like it's already been glued down. So I'm just going to leave those. And I'm trying to be very gentle with these. So how many of you guys played with paper dolls or still love and collect paper dolls? I had paper dolls, of course, you know, I did love playing with them. But what I really loved to do was we had fashion plates. And Dave bought me, and I don't know, I hope that I didn't get rid of them, but years ago bought me the replica, the very ones that I had. I'm pretty sure they were the ones I had, and I cannot find them. But I have another set that I had gotten at a thrift store that were a little bit newer. They were kind of like more rock starry kinds. Still old, but not the ones that I had. So I'm hopeful someday I can find them, or maybe I put them in my stash and I just don't know. But I have a feeling they may have got re-gifted to, you know, a neighborhood kid or something. Okay, now I got these two. And I have two. Okay, so here's what I did. So this was the outfit, and this was from a digital that I had copied her little face. So I think we want her here. And I do have this. And I feel like the little puppy, this looks like Zenny. Yeah, they need to be sitting on... there we go. I think that, well, let's see. Let's see how this will look. Okay. This one I thought would be cute for Easter. I'm thinking this one needs to be here. Yeah. It's more Easter-esque, isn't it? And what are we going to do with you? I kind of need... There we go. Oh, you know what would be cute? Let's put him... Let's put his little leg. There we go. That's cute. All right, there you go. You look good. So now we're going to put you down here with the puppy. Oh, yeah, that looks better. Much better. All right. Let's do you first. So these are just super easy, and the tags themselves are not difficult either. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tack this down. If you haven't noticed by now, I do that a lot because once I get it where I want it to stay there. And so, and my placement, especially when I'm using, putting this on fabric, I don't want to have to adjust, you know, too much. Oh, what are they making up there? Or are they vacuuming? I don't know what's going on up there. So yeah, I was excited to finally get this together. I didn't really have this on my plan to do today, but I had the tags ready and I thought, why not? Oh my gosh, that's cute. And I love how this yellow kind of pulls this yellow together, and then it all just works, doesn't it? You sweet little boy. So I have some Easter springy kind of journals coming up, and I think that this sweet little bambino will be cute in there. I'm just making double sure that this is down. It looks like he may need a little extra work on his head. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Oh my goodness, I like him. He may be my favorite today. Okay. But how about you, little sandwich eating sweetie? Now, I think she is going to go into one of my, she and little baby Zenny are going to go into one of my reader journals. There we go. I'm just tacking this down. When I flip it over, I'll make it more secure. Move you here, flip you there. So what's everybody working on today? Let me know. Anything exciting going on? A couple of things. There are new items being listed daily in the Makers Market. So if you have not yet stopped over, join the Makers Market to see all of the fun things. We're continuing to solicit for more artists with a variety of, diversity in what their artistic pleasure is. So if you know someone who you think would enjoy hanging out with us, being a maker, showcasing their work and selling it, and just being in a creative collective with a lot of very fun people, then please send them our way. We would love it. And the link is in the description. The link is also in the description for the video on how to make these tags. But let's just throw these out and let's see what we finished up. And then I will say farewell until next time. I may turn these into tags like I did on these, but we shall see. All right, so we were able to get 6 tags done, and then the one that was our prototype. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that you stop back again. I invite you to subscribe if you haven't yet, and join our fun collective of creative adventures, and we will see you next time. But until then, remember to take time to just be. Cheers.